Hello, in the previous tutorial we talked about global variables, local variables and constants. In this video tutorial I'm just going to show you how easy it is to create a login section, a secure section by using VB console. To get started we're going to go to File, New Project. I've got here the window here. Let's close that. We're going to go to File, New Project. I'm using Visual Studio 2019. However, if you're using an earlier version, the process is pretty much the same. For languages, we're going to use Visual Basic. We're going to scroll down and select Console App, .NET Core or .NET Framework. Either way will work. So I'm just going to use the .NET Framework. And I'm just going to call this Secure App. Click Create. Okay, for this app I'm going to need three variables. I'm going to set the variables to global variables. So let's select, okay, so let's remove that. So I think I've created an Azure module. So let's go back to File, New Project, VB. Let's scroll down and select I think I've skipped there. Get blank app, console app, .NET Framework, not the Azure one. Click next. Let's go call it, let's put here my secure app. Sorry about that. Let's create. Alright, that's better. So it's nice and clean VB console app. So I'm just going to create three variables like I mentioned before. The first one is going to be the user as string. Oops. The next variable is going to be the password as string again. The final one will be the exit one. I'll call it my exit because the term exit has been taken as string. Alright, so I've got my three variables here, and I'm gonna start my app by actually typing create a couple anchor points. So I want to call it my start colon. So that's my first anchor point. So then I'm going to create another anchor point. So it's going to be try again. So if this is unsuccessful, it's going to take them there. And then secure section. Okay, so I've got three anchor points here. So as I go through, I will explain what anchor points are. So the first thing I need to do, I'm going to create a section where I'm going to request for the user to add their username. So I'm going to say console.writeLine, and I'm going to say please add your username. Then I want to capture what the user has put. So user equals, and then we'll say console dot read line. So I want to read what the user has typed, and then I will say console dot write line, and then I'm going to request the user's password. So I'm going to say please add your password. Column. Then I'm going to say pass equals, and then I'm going to select type console.readline. Okay. Now I capture the user and the password of the person who tried to log on. I'm going to create an if statement. I want to check if the username and password they have added is correct. So we'll say if user equals, let's say in quotes, Ioannis, and pass, which is my variable, is equals and then in quotes, I'm just going to put NTI. If that's true, then I want to basically give full access. So I will say go to, if I double click to go to and space, I will have the list of my anchor points. I will select secure section. So I'm going to take the people to the secure section. Otherwise, I'm going to say create an else statement, else. I want to take the users to try again. So I'm going to say go to, and that space bar, and I will type, double click on try again. All right. So this is what will happen with the if statement. If the password, if the username password is correct, it's going to take me to the secure page, which is secure section, which is here. If it is not, it's going to take me to the try again section. Now, on the try again section, I want to basically be able to add some instructions here. So I'm going to select type console.writeLine, and then I'm going to say let's put the login details you have added are incorrect, and I will say press the enter key to try again. Okay, then I want to allow the user to be able to read this message, so I will say console.readLine, and then I'm going to say go to, and then I'm going to send the people to my start so they can try again. Okay, so they can put the login details again. Right, now for the secure page, I'm going to do something similar. So I'm just going to say console.writeLine, and I will say this is a secure section. Okay, let's put here full stop, and then I will say console.readLine, so to allow the user to be able to read this message that I've put above. And then what I can do is allow the user basically to exit the option, because if they keep pressing the enter key here, they will be able to exit the console. However, if I don't want the people to exit the console, what I could do here, let's skip a couple lines here. I'm just going to say here, go to space, and I will select secure section. So it's going to keep looping these commands unless the user types exit. So I'm going to say I've created a variable here, my exit, lowercase m. So I'm going to say my exit equals console.readLine. So then I will say if my exit equals, and then I will say yes. If that's true, let's make sure that the then is there. If that's true, I want the environment dot exit, and then in brackets I'm going to put 0. This will close the app. Alternatively, else, and I'm just going to send the user to go to, just going to copy this, Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Otherwise, it's going to go back to secure section. So let's start again. Let's start the program. So the first thing is asking me is to prompt me to put the username. So I'm just going to type something here and press the enter key and type something else. The login details you have added are incorrect. Press the enter key to try again. Okay. Please add your username. So my username is Ioannis. I think, did I put uppercase I? Yeah, I put uppercase I. Let's do that. So Ioannis. And the password is NTI. This is a secure page. As you can see here, I've got some gaps here, but I have not given any instructions here. So let's go here and we'll say, please enter the, no, we are here. So if my exit equals yes, then the environment. So I'm just gonna, after console.readline, I'm just gonna put here another one. So I'm just gonna copy these 2 lines and paste them here. And I will say here, type yes if you wish to exit the application. Okay, so if I select yes, it's going to exit the application. Let's try again. So I'm just going to type the correct username and the correct password, and then press enter. Type yes if you wish to exit the application. If I press the enter key again and again, this is a secure section. If I press it again, type yes if you wish to exit the application. It's going to keep asking me. If I type anything, nothing will happen. If I press again a couple times the enter key, type yes to exit the application. I'm typing yes, I press enter and enter again. This is because I didn't put capital Y, I think. Nope. What is happening here? If my exit equals yes, then environment.exit. So console.readline. Okay, so I'm just going to type yes here. Yes. All right. Okay, so I've put here. That's why I need to put this variable. Hold on. Type yes. Let's put it there. Type yes to exit the application. Let's try again. So this NTI secure section. Okay, type yes to exit the application. Okay. All right. So as you can see here, the procedure needs to move one line up or down. Let's put this there. Let's try there here. Let's see if it's going to be prompt. It's quicker to exit. So Ioannis, NTI, yes, 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 yes. Right, it's after it's exiting because it sees the if here. So what we could do, we can say that, we can put this here in the if statement. It's below the if statement, and let's put this here. Let's try again. So sometimes you have to fiddle to see how which one is better, where the procedure is better. NTI, this section secure, enter, type yes, enter. Can you see here is prompt now. Now it worked perfectly. So it's basically closed straight after the message. So basically what I did, I just sandwiched with the console read line to the console write line and the variable. So after the console write line is prompt people to put the variable, and then if the variable is correct, then it's console.readline. Okay, so this, let's remove the extra spaces. Let's have a look what we've done, just a little revision here on what we did. We did quite a few things here, but there's quite a few cool stuff as well. So we've learned quite a few skills here. Right, So we created 3 variables. Then we created 3 anchor points. Now, based on the information that the user adds, we navigate people to different anchor points. So then I will say here, I'll start with the console.writeLine to prompt the user to add their username. Then I'm prompting the user to add the password. If the username and the password are correct, then we go to the secure section. So we're skipping all these lines, all these procedures. Otherwise, we'll go to the try again. Now the try again, we're asking we're letting know the user that the username and the password details they added are incorrect. And as a result, we navigate them back to the beginning, which is here. If the username and password are correct, we navigate them to the secure section. Now in the secure section, they have a section which basically enables them to see that this is a secure section, and then we ask them to type yes if they wish to, let's put here capital Y. So it is important to give clear instructions as well, so it's case sensitive. So we ask them to type yes. Let's put this in quotes as well. Let's put single quotes, otherwise it's going to take this as a command. Okay, so we say type yes if you wish to exit the application. Then we create at the beginning a variable called myExit, and I will say if myExit equals console.readLine, so it's going to prompt the user to type something. Then if something is yes, is the word yes, then we are going to exit the environment. Alternatively, so in 0 seconds. So we can actually change this value to delay a little bit. And then we can, alternatively, we can go back to the beginning, secure page. If the yes is correct, if the myExit is equals to yes, then the if statement will exit the environment. Alternatively, we'll go back to this. Alternatively, if the user has not added any values, it's going to go back to the secure section anyway. So it's going to keep repeating over and over again. Hope you've learned something new today. Sorry for dragging this video tutorial a bit too long. You will be apply this. I hope you will be able to apply this technique onto your project. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.